what ways am I similar to Adele? I mean, yeah, I mean, if Adele and I stood next to each other and sang, I think it would be very hard to tell the difference because, pretty much have the voice of an angel. Monday, make banana bread on Tuesday. We were doing quizzes by Wednesday, and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on Sunday. Well, the process for me usually is just, I feed off the energy of social media. I'm very sort of tapped into what my friends are saying, what people in the kind of my sphere are saying. I just want to capture the moment. I just want to bottle it up in like a little sort of snow globe of satire. I think actually a lot of the work is done for me in the sense of it's very clear to see what is making people laugh, like what bits of a story are making people laugh. So I got to do a lot of research at the beginning, and then it's just my job to sort of funify it. And I'm not really sure how I do that bit of things, but all I know is I was a bit of a joke book fiend when I was a kid growing up. I was the one hoarding Christmas cracker jokes. So I think what it's ultimately given me is some sort of weird device where I can I can see a normal news story and then put it through this sort of funny factory in my mind and try and put jokes on stuff. It's the product of a very active and also very silly imagination that helps me do it so quickly. It wasn't me. The Sun newspaper called me red-handed, creeping with the toy next door. Wasn't me. Said you wanted some of that Matt Hancock banging on my down the street door. How could I forget I wasn't wearing any PP? I mean, the Matt Hancock one, it was just like, who knows? Maybe I'd had some sort of prophecy about it happening years ago because it just felt very easy. I sometimes wonder whether Shaggy had made that song, for Matt Hancock. I mean, maybe they were in the studio years before and he went, I'm going to put a song together. This will make a lot of sense to you one day, Matt. And he was just like, yeah, okay, cool. Because it just everything just with that felt so easy. I think it's the same with anything. Sometimes creativity, you can be hitting a wall and then sometimes it just flows like a sort of, like a chocolate lake in Willy Wonka and the Charlie Flag. What the hell? What am I on about? It could just flow like the chocolate river in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And that was one of those days where the stars were aligning. That's pretty, acts like a waste man, that's pretty. Tries to replace man, that's pretty. Deports immigrants and refugees. Yeah, I used to wear blue tea, put it in the bin because I'm not a Tory MP. Adele is actually, she's like a comedy goldmine because she's just so naturally funny. And I wouldn't be, if she decides to sort of wrap it up after the album 30, I would not be surprised to see her doing Live at the Apollo. And I would certainly want to go to that.
I mean, this is your forum if you want to make an appeal directly to Adele.
Well, I would say, Adele, listen, you're a comedy genius. I pretty much see you as a mentor. So look, I'm planning a world tour next year, starting off in Zimbabwe, hopefully making it to Barnsley. If you want to play any part in that, give me a call.